Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the shed. We had a couple of good days on eBay finally, and we have $597 worth going out of here in only 12 items. We'll talk about it in a minute. Yep, that's right, y'all. We finally had a couple of good days on eBay, and we had a couple of sales over on Mercari. And if I can remember, I'll put the sale up that we sent out yesterday on Mercari also. But we have two things going out on Mercari today, and each one of them sold for $20 with free shipping. My wife picked these up recently in that big Scentsy clearance buy that she did. Don't remember how much money she spent right off the top of my head, but she sold two of these Scentsy Buddy clips. They're C3PO from Star Wars. You can see I got two of them, and I want to say she paid like $6 a piece for these, so we're not gonna make a killing off of this, y'all. They sold for $20 with free shipping. Now they're going to ship out first class, so around $4. So we're down to what, $16, and then the fee would be $2.80 or something like that. So we're not going to make a killing off of these things. We're going to make $3 or $4 off of each one of them though. Now let's move over to eBay and see what's sold over there. We have 10 items over there, and I'm going to go with what just sold down to what sold yesterday. And the first one up is actually an item I got for Christmas, and my wife bought me an Xbox Series X for Christmas, and I know she meant well, but she didn't know that this headset she bought me, or headphones I guess you would say, wouldn't work with the system. The microphone wouldn't work with it. So anyways, she bought me a set of Bose headphones, y'all, and I'm sure she paid a pretty penny for them. When I told her I didn't want these, I could tell she was kind of upset about it, but I figured I could sell these things and then turn around and get me something else that I wanted, and it would still be a Christmas present from her. So I listed these Bose SoundLink headphones on Amazon. Now, Amazon showed that I could sell these up there, so I listed them, and a few days later, I got an email from them saying that the rights owner, which is Bose, had let them know that I was not authorized to sell these. Well, then I got into it with Amazon, because Amazon shouldn't let me list stuff, or they shouldn't tell me I can list stuff and allow me to if I'm not able to. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying there? I know it's kind of hard to follow, but if there's a listing and it says I can sell these as new, then I'm going to put them up there. But then a few days later, they come back and tell me that Bose says that I can't sell them up there. I don't know. I think there ought to be a little bit better vetting process, I guess, before you list stuff. Maybe they should ask for documentation of where you bought these before you're able to list them. That's just my thoughts. But either way, these were selling for well over $200 on Amazon, but took them down, and I had these sitting on the counter for a few days, and tonight my wife went ahead and listed these. Matter of fact, she sent me a message about 2 hours ago that she was listing these because I hadn't done it. Well, I'm standing in the house a few minutes ago, and guess what sold? These right here. They sold for $203.96, and let's see, and it's free shipping. So these things, they feel like they're over a pound. Yeah, they're 1 pound and 5 ounces. So these are going to go out most likely priority, but I can send them parcel select, but most time I send my stuff priority because I get free boxes, right? But $203.96. Now, of course, I've got my shipping, my fees, and everything. But the rest of that money, I'm going to keep, and I'm going to buy something that, something that I can use. So my wife has still bought me a present. And truthfully, I allowed to buy 2 or 3 things with that money. But Tristan, if you watch this, thank you for the headphones. It's still a great Christmas present, and I appreciate you getting it for me. Next up is a yard sale find. I got this back in the spring, and I picked up a whole bunch of stuff at this yard sale, and everything was like $1, $3. I think I paid up a little bit for a couple items. But this right here is an original 3D crystal puzzle. It is a Daisy Duck 3D puzzle, and I picked up 3 of these, and I think this is the last one to sell, and I paid $1 for it, and it sold for $17.99 with free shipping. And like I said, it is brand new, it's still sealed. Y'all keep your eye out for those. I don't know how old these things are. Let's see, 2015, so they've been around for a little while, but keep your eye out for those, because every one I sold have sold from $15 to $18 or $19, so keep your eye out for that. Next up is another one of my Jeff Gordon lots. This is some of the really small cars. These are 1/64 scale cars. One of them is with a hood, and the other one, I think it's got like a little plaque or something that goes with it. And I'm not sure what year these are from. 2001 and 2004 it says. These two sold for $17.91 with free shipping, and that was sold via promoted listing, and I think I sent an offer on these. So not making a killing off of them, but y'all, I have like $1 each maybe in these things right here. Then next up, I have a lot of 3 of these partial denture cleansers. There's some kind of foaming cleanser, and I don't remember what we paid for these things. Maybe $1 a piece, I think, and I think these might be the last ones we have. But these 3 sold for $15.96, and the buyer is paying the shipping. They are paying $10.55 for those things to be shipped. And y'all know this priority shipping. I'm going to use a free priority box, and I'm going to get a discount on the shipping, so I'm going to make money on that. We have another Scentsy item that my wife sold. So that's 3 Scentsy items in this one video, y'all. This is a Disney Cinderella wax warmer. This is one of the ones that plugs right into the wall outlet, and she paid $9 for this one right here, and it sold via promoted listing, mind you. I don't know what rate she had it listed at, but anyways, it sold for $30.89, and the buyer is paying $11.45 priority shipping. I can cut down a shoebox and fit this thing in there, and it is going to ship for way less than $11.45. So again, y'all, paid $9 for it, sold it for $30.89, and not only did I make that money, but I'm going to make money on the priority shipping. Here's a cool one that took 2 days to sell. I picked up this lantern right here, and I'll open it and show it to y'all. I picked up this lantern from a fella on Facebook Marketplace. He had this and a small Coleman dual, what is it called? A dual fuel stove, camp stove. So I picked that up also. This thing right here, y'all, it's brand new. It has never been used. It just does not have the box. And I even opened the cap and smelled it. There's never been any fuel in this. And the mantles, which is what these little fabric things are up here, that where you actually light it at, the mantles in it have looked like they're dry rotted and they're falling apart, but it's never been used. And in the bottom of the case, there's actually 2 brand new mantles in there. So took some good pictures of it, got it listed up, and like I said, it took like 48 hours for this thing to sell. And technically, if you count this and the other one together for 20 bucks, I have $10 in this thing, and it sold for $94.99 with free shipping. Now I am going to use a priority mailbox and cut it down, or maybe put 2 together, whatever. I'm gonna figure out some way to ship it. Or my daughter just sold 1,300 Girl Scout cookies, and we have a bunch of those Girl Scout cookie boxes around here. We actually got Girl Scout cookie boxes from other girls in the troop, so we have like a truck bed full, well, maybe half full of our Girl Scout cookie boxes to work with for the rest of the year. But anyways, $95 for that, y'all. Keep your eye out for that. This is the model's 816, I believe. It's a 285 series. So keep your eye out for that, y'all. Especially if they have the case. They always sell for more if you have that plastic case. And y'all, I'm still working through this Jeff Gordon stuff. I've got pretty much all of it as promoted listings. This one actually is not a promoted listing. I just sold one of these a week or 2 ago. I I'm trying to get rid of this stuff, y'all, because those 3 totes I've got that's full of this stuff, they need to be empty because spring is soon to be here and yard sale season is going to kick back up. So I need to bring some new inventory in here. So every time I see somebody watching one of these Jeff Gordon items, I send an offer out just as soon as they start watching them because I want this stuff gone. And this is another one that I sent out an offer on. This one right here sold for $9.85, and the buyer's paying $12.25 for priority shipping. And y'all know I'm going to wrap this thing in a little bit of bubble wrap. I'm going to throw it in a shoebox, priority shoebox, and I'm going to send it out of here. And this is from 2002, so a 21-year-old car there that's never been opened, y'all. Keep your eye out for this stuff. A lot of times you'll see people selling this stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and they'll have a whole lot, and they don't want to put a price on every car. They might say, okay, I'll sell this car for 10 bucks. If you have the money, and if you have somewhere to store it, and you have the time to wait to sell it, I say make an offer on the whole lot they have, get it cheap, and put it in your shed or your house, wherever you store your stuff, and slowly but surely sell it. That's what's happening here. I mean, I'm getting sales right now because I promoted all of it and I'm sending these offers out. I'm getting a lot more sales, so that's something you got to try sometimes to offload some inventory, is just send out offers. And when you get stuff as cheap as I got that Jeff Gordon stuff, you do not mind sending out offers, because every time I sell one of these right here, I'm making $7 or $8, and I only have $1 in it. And the only thing I had to do was bring them home. Didn't have to clean anything. Take pictures, list it, and store it. That's all I've had to do. So it's very easy money. It's a little time consuming, but it's very easy money. And in this bag right here, which is very noisy, that's my dog is probably standing outside the door thinking she's about to get fed. But in this bag right here are 3 pairs of shorts. These are like gymnastic shorts that my daughter used to wear. These sold for $10, and the buyer is paying the first class shipping on it. So I'm just going to throw this thing in a poly bag and slap a label on it and send them out of here. Next up is a very small sale, and in 2 ways. It's a small price and it's a small item. Another Wii game has sold. This one is UFC Personal Trainer. It's the game, the case, and the manual. And y'all, I didn't even bother taking the sales sticker off of it from GameStop. But this thing sold for $9.98, and if I remember right, this came in like a Wii lot that I bought that had a bunch of games with it. So not making much money there, but it's so easy to list these things and ship them, y'all. I don't mind doing it. You know, I don't mind making, let's say, what, $9.98. I'm gonna make somewhere between $3 and $4 on that. I don't mind doing that, y'all. When I do video games like that, most of the time I might have 5 minutes total in just handing the person the money and then bringing it home, and I take pictures of it, and I'd always test everything, obviously. But what I do is I will get a stack of Wii games or a stack of Xbox games, and I will break out the Xbox or the Wii and do all those at one time. That way I don't have to pull it out every time and test each individual game every time. That takes way too much time, y'all. And the last thing going out is another great sale. This is an item I picked up in a lot. I got a bunch of military items from a fella. There were some flight suits, which coveralls and stuff. There were some military boots, and I don't remember what else I got from the fella. But anyways, I pick up military stuff, especially if it's like brand new, which this one right here is. This is a pair of coveralls, and they are size 44 regular. These things are brand new, y'all. They sold for $56.25, and the buyer is paying, let me make sure I'm reading this right. The buyer is paying $17.05 for priority shipping on that. Probably gonna have to give that person some money back, because there's no way that's gonna cost me $17 to ship. But I'm obviously gonna make some money off of the shipping on that. If I can fit these things in a priority mail flat rate bubble mailer. It's gonna cost me, I think the price now is like $8.20. I might be wrong on that, but it will cost me $8.20 to ship that if I can get it in that mailer, and I'm pretty sure I can. And they paid $17, y'all. Great sale. And that was another one of those things where I bought a lot of them and they've just taken a long time to sell. But hey, I'll sit on something for 6 months to a year if I can turn around and make 40 bucks off of it, because I might have had close to $10 in those overalls. But like I said, they're brand new, so I didn't mind paying up for them. But anyways, y'all, that's what is going out of here tomorrow. I've got to get my wife out here and help me pack this stuff up, which most of it's easy packing. But that's 12 items, y'all, for right, what did I say, $597, right at $600. That's the best sales, the best 2 days of sales we have had this year so far. So looking forward to spring coming around, y'all, because I'm ready to fill this shed back up. I'm ready to see what's waiting for me in the upcoming spring yard sale season. Tell me if you guys are doing the same thing I'm doing. What is something on your bucket list of things that you want to find at a yard sale or a thrift store or an estate sale? Is there a particular item that you like finding the most? Is there a certain genre that you like to find stuff in? What else? Or is there just that one thing out there that you want to find and you haven't been able to find it yet? I mean, it could be something like a certain Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle that you've never been able to find, or it could be a certain thermos, it could be a certain plate. I mean, just let me know down in the comments, what will you be looking for in the upcoming season that you've never found, or what is your favorite thing to find when you're at yard sales? All right, with that being said, y'all, thank you for being here. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed the footage. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. At least give me a thumbs up if you like it. And if you want to see more content like this, click that notification bell down there. You'll be notified every time I put up a new video. Thank y'all for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.